These baked potato with some extra bacon, bitch. Roosevelt, wide receiver for the Cubs. Kimbo, Billy Dean, where we started clocking dollars at the Cliff Club, or even at the Pink Lounge. I love my city, Oak Cliff, it goes down. We been eating good Elisa's, all sweet Georgia Brown. What up, Highland Hills, Walter, Joppy Woodtown. Shots out to Crash State, stack up, Raw Creek, Billy Joe, Southern Oaks, Oak Cliff, in this bitch. Still hanging, just swinging in my city. Jugging through the streets, trying to make a pretty penny. Still hanging, I chill on the block. Gangster, jackers, and those that smoke rock. Club hanging, it don't get no better. The baddest of the chicks will rob you quick for the check. Nuts swinging, every day, all day. Just the pack and pill pop and give a fuck what you say. Big L swimming pool for the free lunch. Cool ranch, Doritos, chocolate juice, fruit punch. P on my back, tatted in blood. My familiar motherfucker, so it's all up. Each point, Glendale, making plays at the shelf. Meet my boy, work, tape, here, had Sunnyvale, had a trap on Harlandale, had a spot on Lee Crest, boom on 8th Street, cause that crack was the best. Jordan Brooks, I grind there. Prince, how we in there? Stone, I kept below, keep security downstairs. Had a go and lead and roll hard, in the hole. 25 for a half, 50 cents for the O.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Hendrix. You know what time it is. It's Wednesday night, 7:30. We're a little bit late, but I had to give you that. That's my boy Q came through with Cliffhanger. But that boy, if you ain't from Oak Cliff, that probably ain't gonna mean too much. But that's Big Bank, Silky Slim, right? Cliffhanger. Boy, look, I'm sorry. That's an Oak Cliff. That's gonna probably just be an Oak Cliff thing. I don't know, but in Oak Cliff, that's gonna blow up huge because it's just talking about everything from Oak Cliff. And if you ain't from Oak Cliff, I'm sorry, you probably won't get it, but that's okay though. We're gonna introduce you to it. We're gonna introduce you to it. But like we always do about this time, you know, these shows for our opinion and for your entertainment only, right? Viewer discretion is advised. We prefer you be at least 21, but you got to be over 18 to watch because we really don't give a fuck what you think, and we're going to do our thing regardless. Now, with that being said, tonight's season finale of Happy Hour with Hendrix. Now, y'all, it's just time for a break. It is. That's tonight's show topic. It is time for a motherfucking break. Look, it's been too much shit going on. We got coronavirus, people losing their jobs, crazy shit happening in politics, summer, winter. Look, sorry, winter hit Texas, motherfucking power go out. Now the summer hit, they talking about potential power outages. Motherfucker, you just had a power outage 6 months ago in February. Here it is 6 months later, and you telling me you got to conserve power again? Motherfucker, it's 100 degrees outside. And you want somebody to set their fucking thermostat to 80 fucking 2. What the fuck is wrong with you? And Greg Abbott bitch ass gonna probably willy his ass on up out of here and go hop on the plane with Ted Cruz somewhere with some motherfucking AC. So, it's time to vote again. This the fucking leader you put in place. And if you didn't vote for him, might gonna grab some more people and take to the polls with you. But like I said, it's time for a break because mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, look here, we tired. We are tired. Now, I done hit on a couple of subjects back to back to back. I ain't really gave too many people a chance to comment or whatever, but look, it's time for a break. Now, when I say this, what do I mean? Look, if you've been grinding, you've been handling your business, you've been taking care of your family, your kids, your business, your side hustle, whatever you've been doing, if you've been handling your business, it is time for a break. Now, for all you fuckers out there that ain't been doing shit and ain't been on your grind and you ain't been doing shit, you just been laid up in the house chilling, we ain't talking to you. For the males and the females, we're not talking to you. Yeah. Hey, Alicia. Yeah, we ain't saying shit to 78, 89, motherfucker. Look, we having our shit on 75 and below. 75 and below. It's fucking Texas summer. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. I wants to step in the house and immediately be cool. So, yeah, and for my women out there with ample bosoms, y'all know this summer heat, especially in the state of Texas, or if you down south where we have a whole bunch of humidity. Look, my ladies with the um big mammary glands. Yes, you have large mammary glands. You have that under boob sweat. And I know with a bra on, you are extra uncomfortable. So I do feel for you ladies. Um, I don't know how you do it, but I do feel for you because I'm gonna tell you right now, my balls are nowhere near as big as your mammary glands, and I have a problem. And these boys get to swing freely, and they're not all cooped up and compressed and all this, and I have a problem. So I can only imagine what the ladies go through. So, ladies, I feel your pain. Well, I don't. I understand your pain, and I can acknowledge the fact that under boob sweat has probably ruined a lot of your outfits. I do understand, and I do apologize. However, this is also the reason that this bullshit that the governor is talking about is stupid. Now, ERCOT, who is the energy, you know, the electrical grid in Texas, and why Texas got to have their own fucking electrical grid is beyond me because we on some bullshit and our power go out and it takes forever to fix it. But whatever, fuck it. We need to get rid of their bitch asses too. Should have got rid of their bitch asses back in February when the fucking power went out and I spent my fucking birthday, couldn't do shit. Why? Ain't nobody got no fucking power. Bullshit. It's time for a motherfucking break. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm ranting. If you feel like I'm ranting and I'm all over the place, that's okay. This is exactly why it's time for a motherfucking break. Now, before we go any further, just want to remind you that, hey, you can check us out, check the podcast version out on your favorite podcast platform for those people that's watching us on YouTube and Facebook and all that good stuff. Check us out on Anchor FM or Spotify or YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and if I missed anybody, I do apologize. Wherever you get your fucking podcast from, we on that motherfucker. See that little logo? Uh-oh. See the little logo in the corner right there? You look for that logo, hey, you got us. All right? So, just a reminder of some upcoming events. June 19th, we will be at the Texas State Fair for the Juneteenth Festival. I'm sorry, I do apologize about getting that incorrect. The Juneteenth Festival. Now, for you all that do not know what Juneteenth is, Juneteenth commemorates the day that the last slaves were freed after the Emancipation Proclamation in the state of Texas. It took these fuckers 2 years to free the slaves after the federal government says you are no longer a slave. Juneteenth refers to June 19th, in which that was when the last slaves in the city of Galveston found out that they was actually free. Now, if this don't tell you some bullshit about the motherfuckers in the South, it took these fuckers 2 years and they still didn't want to give up their slaves, but yet they don't like black people. Let that shit sink in. Let that shit sink in. And before I go on with my random rants, I want to know what y'all sipping on, what y'all drinking on, what y'all smoking on. And if you ain't ever watched the show, yes, I know what you're sipping on and what you're drinking on may sound like the same thing. But if you know anything about consumption of alcohol, you know that they are not. What you're sipping on and what you're drinking on, two different forms of liquid refreshment. Need you to understand that. Now, for those that choose to partake in the recreational activity of smoking cannabis, I do like to know what strain you're using, because inquiring minds want to know. However, if it is not legal in your state, please do not incriminate yourself. Please don't do that. You can hit us in the inbox for that one, right? Don't put it all over the page or nothing like that. Don't do that. Because see, I want you to enjoy yourself, but I don't want you to go to jail. Don't need that. Now, back to what I was talking about. It's time for a break. Now, you all know one of my pet peeves is poor drivers. Poor drivers. Shimmy simp it on water. Enjoy privately. Correctly, Q. Enjoy privately. So, you all know one of my pet peeves is driving, or poor drivers, I should say. I'm talking about you motherfuckers out there that feel like, hey, I'm going 60 on the highway, but the speed limit is 75. Get your ass from over in the left lane. The left lane is for passing only, not for cruising. It is not for cruising. So, like I always do, if anybody says, well, who told you that? Show them this video, say, or show them this, have them listen to this podcast. Say, your boy Hendrix said, cruising at the speed limit is not for the left lane. It's for passing only. So if you're not going fast enough to pass somebody, your ass shouldn't be over there. You really shouldn't. Poor drivers, especially here in the state of Texas. We have some horrible fucking drivers, especially when it decides to precipitate just a little bit. Yeah, it's time for a motherfucking break. I'm gonna need you to get your bitch ass off the motherfucking road. Yes, I understand tonight I am using quite a bit of profanity. However, this is how intense it is right now for me. And again, this is why it's also time for a motherfucking break. There you have it. Now, another thing, yes, horrible Texas driver. Another thing that irritates the hell out your boy, and I'm sorry, it's time for a break, is these people, I'm going to just call them Karens. Karens, y'all need to sit y'all asses down. Stay out of other people's business. Stop trying to call the cops on little kids. Stop trying to call the cops on delivery drivers. Stop trying to investigate everything. You're going to end up getting your ass whacked. You're going to step up on the wrong person one day. They just going to, yes, take a break from the Karens. Look, you're going to walk up on the wrong person one day and they're going to split your motherfucking wig. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to kill you, but yeah, you might end up with a couple of missing teeth. I'm just saying. And they getting all this shit on camera now. I don't understand, Alicia. A drop? I don't know what that means, Alicia. So if you're listening on the podcast, make sure you go check out our YouTube channel or our Facebook feed, and you can actually see the comments that everybody's making on the live video. But I don't know. I don't know, Alicia, what you mean by a drop. I don't know what that means. But anyway, so you Karens out there, y'all need to sit your asses down. It's summertime. People have been locked up for like 18, 19 months in the house, can't really get out and move. They opening up the country. And honestly, yeah, people just tired of the bullshit. So, Karens, if you end up with some missing teeth, that's your own fault. Stay out of other people's business. They ain't bothering you. They ain't breaking no laws. They ain't hurt nobody. Leave them the fuck alone. Y'all even harassing fucking delivery drivers now. People trying to deliver pizza and make money, and y'all harassing them. Little kids drawing on the sidewalk. Y'all harassing them. For what? Little kids trying to sell some water. Y'all harassing them. For what? For what? What good does this shit do you? And you're probably only doing it, especially for the Karens, and I don't know what you call the men that do it. You're only probably doing it because your spouse is fucking somebody else and you can't do shit about it. Stop. Get your fucking life together. Stay out of other people's business. If they ain't harming nobody, leave them the fuck alone. Because if they bust your wig open, it's your own fault. Mind your own damn business. There we go. Next subject. And we're gonna just keep it rolling like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, so Alicia was saying, she was talking about when I was talking about horrible drivers in Texas. Yeah, if it rains, just a drop. Yeah. Texas drivers act like they done lost their motherfucking mind. You right, sweetie. I didn't catch that because I'm rambling and I'm just going for the gusto tonight. Because guess what? We ain't gonna be on here long. We're gonna do about 30, 45 minutes and we're gonna let it go because this is the season finale and Hendrix is just going off. It's because it's time for a motherfucking break. It is time. Got shit built up. And I'm going to just tell you right now, it's a lot of frustration with people out here. People have been frustrated. Like, I know a lot of parents that have been in the house, like, nonstop for, like, the last 18 months or so with their kids, and they didn't understand the problems that those teachers was having. They ready to choke some motherfucking people. You might want to stay out their way. Again, stay out people's way. They ain't bothering you. They ain't harming you. Stay out their way. Just like them dumb motherfuckers out here that want to go places and ain't been vaccinated but don't want to wear a mask. I don't say nothing to their ass, but their ass get a little too close. I'm sorry. You might have to go night-night. And that's just what it's going to be. You get a little too close to me, you ain't got no fucking mask on, I don't know your fucking ass. I need you to say, like little old say, bag back, give me 50 feet. They say you only need 6, but I don't trust the motherfucker. I need 50. Stay the fuck away from me. Because you get too close, especially motherfuckers start coughing and sneezing, oh yeah, you going to catch a 2-piece. Like, and it is what it is. So again, respect people. Give people their personal space. If you can reach out and touch somebody, you're too damn close. You're too close, especially if I don't know you. Stay the fuck away from me. Period. Ain't too much, ain't too much needs to be said on that. Yeah, your boy is wiping his shining heads, my head shining, having to wipe myself down. But I've been a little irritated today. And this is the next subject we're going to get into. People that don't listen to what the fuck you tell them to do. Sorry. It's time for a motherfucking break. Now, if I tell you that, hey, I can fix whatever issue you have, let's be more specific. Bag back. Let's just say you call me and say, Hendrix, my computer is broken. It's acting funny. I need you to come look at it and tell me what's going on. If I respond, hey, not a problem, I'll be over there on Friday to fix your computer. Now, today is Wednesday. You call me on Tuesday and tell me this. I say, hey, not a problem. I got you. I'll be over there on Friday to fix your computer. You call me Wednesday, less than 24 hours later, and say, hey, Hendrix, something happened, and I done took the computer apart, and now it won't even turn on. But yet you want me to come and fix some more shit that you done damaged because you didn't fucking listen. No, it's time for a break. Your ass gonna have to pay to play. Now, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm not gonna charge you my special rates. I'm gonna charge you them Best Buy rates. I'm gonna charge you them, them fries rates. I'm gonna charge you whoever, Geek Squad, whoever fixed computers. That's a major business. I'm gonna charge you them kind of rates. Then maybe you'll learn to listen when I tell you, leave shit alone, don't touch it. So motherfuckers that don't listen, it's time for a break. You motherfuckers that, hey, you don't want to listen to nobody, do your own thing, guess what? You finna feel that shit right now. I'm tell you, it's time for a break. And honestly, I'm done. You other motherfuckers, another set of people that I'm tired of, and I need a break. You instant overnight scientists that think you know everything about motherfucking science. I've been saying on this show and on Mash the Gas, I will put up $100 plus you get to come on the show and debate me live. And if you win, to tell me why you shouldn't wear a mask and get vaccinated, come on the show and actually explain it to me and everybody else that watches the show why this coronavirus is a bunch of bullshit. Offer motherfuckers $100. Guess how many people have stepped up? Zero. You homemade overnight. I wish I had paid attention in science class because I have a fucking economics degree and I want to tell you about science. And again, I'm not knocking people with an economics degree. Hell, some of these motherfuckers barely got a high school diploma and want to tell me about some science. What the fuck is wrong with you? I can run circles around your motherfucking ass. And the only reason most scientists won't even step into a ring or even acknowledge you is because you're so stupid that even if they attempted to explain to you how your argument makes no fucking sense, you wouldn't even get it. Not only that, but to explain to you how you're wrong, oh yeah, you ain't gonna get it. You're not. Because one of the things that you gotta watch is when a motherfucker can't say I or from my experience, this is what they'll say. They said. Who the fuck is they? I'm tired of they. I need for they to actually be a fucking person. Now, when I tell you some scientific shit, I put my name and my reputation on it. You can say, well, Hendrix said it. Here's the podcast. Here's how to contact him. Because you can contact us at mastergas@gmail.com. Hell, we even got a fucking phone number. You can text us. You can actually text us. 972-904-2398. You can text us. You motherfuckers want to go toe-to-toe with me on some scientific shit? Holla at your boy. I don't know everything. And I'm not going to say I do. Because I don't. Hell, even in the realm of science, I know I don't know everything. But I do know basics. And I do know the scientific method. And I understand scientific principles when it comes to new drugs. You know how I know? I got about 20 years of experience, dude. Not what I heard. No, what I've actually experienced in the real world. Working in food, beverage, OTCs, pharma, dairy, multitude of experience. I can run circles around you. Here's the funny part. Quality is quality is quality. Your basic principles are the same. The only difference is going to be the nuances in the products you make. Don't believe me? Perfect example. I have an uncle that works in the automotive industry who is a quality director, right? Me and him bounce quality stuff off each other all the time. We work in two different industries, don't have anything alike. But when it comes to method and ideology and root cause analysis and problem solving, you use the same basic techniques. Don't matter what industry you're in. So him and I work in two different fields, but we communicate with the same language and we bounce ideas off of each other and we're actually able to come to terms on some things. Now, again, I don't know everything about everything. I'm not going to say that. What I do know, I know very well. And if you're going to be willing to try and do some shit and knock me off again, the offer stands. Until somebody takes it, the offer stands. Better yet, I tell you what, since this is the season finale of Happy Hour with Hendrix, I'm going to raise the stakes and I'm going to give you time to prep. So what I'm going to do is, officially tonight, I will increase the money to $500. From $1 to $500 for anybody that's willing to come on the show and debate me and tell me why the coronavirus is bullshit and why wearing a mask was stupid from the beginning. Anybody? $500. Again, it's been a year. Nobody's taking the offer on the 100. So I really don't think you motherfuckers ready to take my offer for 500. But it's time for a break. And guess what? I'm going to give you time to prepare. We'll be back in August. It's mid-June. You got 6 weeks to prep. Do your thing. But guess what? My money going to be sitting there. Because honestly, I ain't worried about you. Because you overnight scientists think you know every fucking thing. And I love these experts on top of experts. Every time an issue comes up, you're a motherfucking expert. Them the people you got to watch. And them the people it's time to take a break from. Know what? It is what it is. However, tonight is it. Because I'm done. It's time for a motherfucking break. I'm tired. Yeah. You come up with your A. Thank you, Q. So some people, thank you, Q, because Q understands. We got to match money. You got to have your 500. I have my 500. Hey, best person walks away. Man, woman, child. Hey, you bring it, it's on. But you got to stick to facts. And you got to be able to cite your sources. And you need to not say they. Because they is some people I don't fucking trust. So for those that's watching us on the podcast, for those that's following us on our podcast, make sure you check out our YouTube channel so you can see the contact information, right? Because we got it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Also, tonight, before we get ready to wrap up, there is no beauty of the week. I did not want to have a final beauty of the week because I gave props last week to the Sisters of the Divine Nine. Now, if you don't know who the Divine Nine are, there is a group of Black fraternities and sororities, and the Sisters of the Divine Nine are Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, and Sigma Gamma Rho. So those 4 groups of ladies, those were the beauties of the week, and I want to tip my hat to all of them again because, ladies, what you all do, whether you're wearing your letters or not, it's much appreciated, and I do tip my hat to you. And not saying that all people are doing things have to be in a Greek organization or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just tipping my hat to those ladies. Now, one of the things I did not mention last week, and I want to clarify, is that I did not mention the Order of the Eastern Stars. So for my ladies that are Eastern Stars, I want to give my props and, take my hat off to you. Because in my world, I do include y'all in the Divine Nine. I really do. So, when I talk about the Divine Nine, to me, it's understood that Masons and Eastern Stars are automatically included because without Masons and Eastern Stars, these other organizations would not exist. They wouldn't. They wouldn't. Not at all. You take any Divine Nine organization and try and split them from, Masonry or the Order of the Eastern Stars, and it will not happen. You can't separate them. So without the Masons and the Eastern Stars, there would not be a Divine Nine. So my apologies for not specifically including you all. So my ladies of the Eastern Order of the Eastern Stars, I do include you all in that when I say the ladies of the Divine Nine, because Order of the Eastern Star, you are the mothers of the Divine Nine. So we do appreciate you, and I do appreciate you. And with that being said, just a reminder, the show's coming up, right? So next week, we have our season finale, right? Season finale next Friday. This Friday, we're going to have a show, but Saturday, we're going to be live from the Texas State Fair for the Juneteenth Festival. So you got to make sure you check in with us. So we're going to be streaming live on our probably on our YouTube channel. Not really sure how that's going to work, but you know what? Whatever social media platform you follow us on, tell you what, if you have your notifications on and you subscribe, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So when we do go live, guess what? You're going to get the notification. Tomorrow night, we got Stupid is Real with Q coming on about 8-ish. No, Q and his times, he don't believe in 8 o'clock. He say 8-ish, 7:30-ish. Your boy Hendrix, I try to be on time. Now, tonight was a little different, but that video that we had coming in, talk about Oak Cliff hanging, bruh, you can't tell me shit about that because that's Oak Cliff all day. And if you don't know nothing about Oak Cliff, that'll get you there. So, tomorrow night is Stupid is Real, and then Friday we're gonna have our MTG Live, and then next Friday we're gonna have the season finale. But then this Saturday we're gonna be live from the Texas State Fair for the Juneteenth Festival. And guess what? It's gonna be indoors. It's gonna be indoors, so we will be indoors, so we'll be able to kick it all day long. Because if it wasn't indoors, hey, look, I got about an hour, and then before I have to get out that heat, because with my lupus, I can't be out there like that. But anyway, enough about that. I'm gonna let you all go. But before I do, I just want to say this. Tonight's show was more about, and if you don't get it, and I have to break it down for you, I understand because everybody doesn't follow my logic. So for tonight's show, take this away. If you're grinding, you're doing your thing, you're making sure your family's okay. You're handling your business. You're being a man. You're being a woman. You're not being a male or a female. And you got to differentiate between the two. If you don't know the difference, you're probably a male or a female, not a man or a woman. You handling your business. You're doing what you need to do. You're taking care of home. You're handling, your finances and all that. I salute you. But guess what? You have to take a break from now and then, every now and then, to make sure you keep your sanity. So with that being said, you all, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a follower of Master Gas and Happy Hour with Hendrix. And thank you so much for all of your support. We appreciate you all. And as we get ready to take our break before we start season 5, I just want to make sure you all know that you are loved, you're not alone, and help is just an ask away. All right? So with that being said, I will I'm sorry. I have a correction. There's no live this Friday. We're going to do it Saturday. Okay. So sorry about that, y'all. My mistake. No live this Friday. We are going to do it live from the Texas State Fair for the Juneteenth Festival. So that's my mistake. Thank you for correcting me, Q, behind the scenes doing the engineering. But with that being said, you all, I want to wish you all a happy and blessed night. Let's take a break, reset, walk away, and keep our sanity. Because without mental health, no other health is very important. All right, y'all. Peace.